In a new interview with The Cut, by way of promoting her podcast Archetypes, Meghan Markle has shared more about the adjustments she and husband, Prince Harry, went through after leaving their roles as senior working royals. In particular, the Duchess of Sussex has spoken out about the challenges they faced when looking for a new home together, outside of the UK, saying that when they initially fell in love with the Montecito mansion they live in now, they weren't sure they could afford it. Described by journalist Alison P. Davis, who went to Meghan and Harry's home to conduct the interview, as evoking a classic Tuscan villa, a Napa vineyard and a Beverly Hills country club, the property certainly sounds very special. We were looking in this area, Montecito, California, and this house kept popping up online in searches, Meghan explains, when asked about their relocation from London. She then adds that, at first, they were reluctant to view the place as they didn't have jobs and its price tag was a cool $14.65 million. We didn't have jobs, so we were just not going to come and see this house. It wasn't possible. It's like when I was younger and you're window shopping, it's like I don't want to go and look at all the things that I can't afford, that doesn't feel good. Meghan also added that she and Prince Harry did everything they could to get the home, as it sparks feelings of joy and calm as soon as you enter it. It's healing, you feel free. The pair have both signed various multi-figure deals with leading brands, such as Netflix and Spotify, since stepping down from their royal roles, which will have no doubt helped along the way. The Duchess said that the garden was a huge draw too, and spoke about two intertwined palm trees in the garden of the property, remarking that they were the first thing Prince Harry noticed about the 9-bedroom, 16-bathroom estate, that comes complete with a pool and tennis court. See how they're connected at the bottom? Meghan said. He goes, "My love, it's us, and now every day Archie goes by us, he says hi mama, hi papa." They initially stayed at the Beverly Hills home of producer Tyler Perry, who, as claimed in Meghan's latest interview, also provided them with security detail. The Duke of Sussex mentioned living in the Los Angeles area for a few weeks when he appeared in an episode of the Armchair Expert podcast in May last year. Speaking about media intrusion, he said, "Now living here, it's a feeding frenzy here. We spent the first 3.5 months living at Tyler Perry's house. He let us stay. The helicopters, the drones, the paparazzi cutting the fence, it was madness." The response was, "Well, what do you expect if you live in LA? Well, first of all, we didn't mean to live in LA, this is a staging area before we find a house. But how sad, if you live in LA and you're a well-known figure, you just have to accept it." Meghan, Harry and Archie moved into their new mansion in the summer of 2020 and have been paying for it with a mortgage. In other royal homes news, much has been made about Prince William and Kate Middleton, Duchess of Cambridge, and their decision to move from their Kensington Palace apartment to Adelaide Cottage on the Queen's Windsor estate. Some aren't happy about the switch-up given the current cost of living crisis, saying it seems indulgent and insensitive for the Cambridge family to adopt another residence. They'll be keeping their Kensington spot, as well as a country home in Norfolk too. To clarify, the Cambridge's use of the property is a gift from the Queen, and she has given permission for the Duke and Duchess to lease it from the Crown Estate using their own private funds. The Crown Estate is not managed by the Queen, but its income does have some impact on how much money she is given each year. Impact